You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with Adult Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously. Because them NBA draft fans definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No. You gonna do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
So I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before, stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. We have what promises to be a great game ahead of us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Villanova Wildcats. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy. And when your fans are also your friends and classmates, that's just extra motivation to excel. Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Pass to Thompson. Webb, Blackman defending. Webb, good.
How about that nice dime by Junior to a ready shooter? Well, I tell you what, you can see his floor vision just improving with each game.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Junior with the block.
Well, I tell you, when Junior's blocking shots and putting forth that kind of effort, it's impossible for his teammates not to match it.
Webb gets the bucket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Watson. Down low. Blackman. The shot's good. Watson making the play. And those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school being consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the top seeds in the tournament, too.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Watson. Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five, one of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. I tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
Here's Charles. Outside, Watson. Back to Charles. To the middle. Justice's shot's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the Huskies with possession. Pass to Webb. Junior. And here's Thompson. Junior outside. Fires the 3. Score the basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Pass to Watson. Outside Charles. Here's McCarthy. And here's Justice. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Charles. Another shot. Deflected. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
Pass to McCarthy. Watson. Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. Watson from deep. But they'll get another chance. Left side, Charles goes back up. And yes, he got the English that time as it falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Drive by Junior, and that one's good.
That's how his coaches wanted Junior playing the game at full speed, staying active, driving, not waiting around.
Villanova trailing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to McCarthy. Now here's Charles. Covered by Junior. Here's Charles. Plenty of space. From the high post, he drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Huskies call time here.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Outside Charles. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night right now. Both teams making some changes here. Pass to McCarthy, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
They turn it over for the first time in the half. But you know what, partner? They've done a great job here in that regard. Really doing a nice job taking care of the ball and getting good shots.
Yeah, even though they trail, they're careful about the ball movement, and that is a good sign and will allow you a chance to build some momentum.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons, that is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
McCarthy misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. Here's McCarthy. Here's Charles. Drills the three-pointer. Junior outside. Stolen by Justice. No one back to stop the break. Yes, it's good.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Huskies up by 5. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
Well, great secondary playmaking from the shooting guard position. I love what I'm seeing. He's not just hunting his own shot. He's getting others involved, too.
And that really puts the defense in a quandary. You overplay him, he'll find a teammate. Kind of a pick-your-poison situation, to be sure.
Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers. Really impressive, and I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There have been plenty of recent Wildcats in the NBA, you guys. Jalen Brunson, who won the AP Player of the Year award with Villanova.
Guys like Eric Paschal, Omari Spellman, still have stars like Kyle Lowry going strong as well. Some great players have come through this school.
Macy with it, now guarded by Charles. Here's Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Pass to Justice. Here's McCarthy. Outside Charles. Macy brings a double team. 6 to shoot. Now here's Charles. Looking to get back on track. And it comes off the front of the rim. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Pass to McCarthy. Charles. Now Justice looking to end the run. Webb grabs the miss.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
And that one drops for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Pass to McCarthy. Back to Charles. Justice. Fades away. Junior grabs the miss.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Junior. Thompson outside. Junior. Charles defending. And Junior gets it to go.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Time called here. The Wildcats will talk it over. And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today. What a great moment for Villanova and really for all of college sports.
And a new group getting ready for the Huskies. Pass to Fox. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Picked off midair. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's UConn with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Here's Fox. He has 5. It's Davis on the wing. Sutton playing the low block, and that one's good.
And the defense giving Davis all he can handle inside, but that raw physical ability helps him to beat the coverage.
And Junior throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
This Wildcat squad struggling. It's Davis on the wing. No good on the 3. Pass to Beasley with the shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Wildcats with it. Left side Blackman jacks up the 3. Three-pointer is on target.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Junior. He's got 19. It's good for his 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Davis outside. The pass to Parker. And here's Fisher. From deep. sounds good. Parker. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Yeah, don't expect Davis to pass up an easy assist. The instant he sees a wide-open Wildcat, he is looking to dish the rock.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low-post defense.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now a timeout called by Villanova.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And here are the Wildcats now. Outside, Watson. McCarthy. Blackman. Webb covering. Outside, Charles. And the Wildcats miss again. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Pass to McCarthy. Outside, Watson. Justice. Shot clock at 5. McCarthy, he's covered by Thompson. Takes a 3. And the Wildcats miss again. Outside, Macy. Junior. Here's Watson. And he banks in the layup.
Easy bucket that time for the Wildcats. Smart move by Watson. Got out and ran. Get some easy hoops.
Knocked away. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor. Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
That one goes in.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Watson with it. To the paint. Here's Charles. The shot's good. Watson making the play.
Heads up play by Watson that time. Whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
Junior outside. Thompson on the wing. Back to Junior. Porter guarded by Justice. Pass to Junior. That one is off. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. Here's McCarthy. Count that bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Inside, Porter. Oh, and he lays it up and off the pretty assist.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside Charles. Pass to Watson. It's good from long range.
Stretching the court with the three that time. A 6'8" forward like Watson has to have that shot in his bag if he's going to be an NBA player.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. That one misses. So it's the Wildcats now, down by 15. Pass to Law. The shot, high post. Kept alive. Out on the right wing. Outside Zimmerman. Now Sanders. And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And, you know, one of the keys to their effort, I think, was the passing of Junior. Outstanding awareness and vision on display all game long.
And it's such an infectious way to play. He has the athleticism to take over a game single-handedly, but he'd rather bring his teammates along for the ride.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tournament.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality, always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex
Yeah,
Williams.
and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock go rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you. He just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did?
When you had your choice of schools, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Right? You don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, and your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
Catch you later, Arch.
all right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Williams. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think press pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, you know, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, you know, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games. First and foremost, I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now. What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. Something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.
Thanks for joining us as we get set for what should be an exciting night of college basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and I think this is going to be a really interesting contest.
I have to agree with you. Both of these teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There's sure to be at least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball, the teams and players are constantly evolving. That's a big part of what makes this season so much fun to watch.
And the basket by Porter.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Pearson outside. The popularity of the Mountaineers in West Virginia, some die-hard fans of this school.
And there aren't any pro teams in the state, so this is the only show in town. West Virginia is all in on their Mountaineers, not just in hoops, but in all sports.
West with it. Pass to Harden. Now Pearson. Here's Harden. Pearson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. West for 3. It's rebounded by UConn. Junior outside. Thompson. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a team.
Pass to Brand. Macy with the steal. Now here's Junior. Back to Macy. And here's Junior. Thompson with the ball. And there's another one for the Huskies.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
You know, they've come close on a few occasions in the past, but West Virginia is still looking for its first title. In 1959, they were runners-up, and they made the Final Four in 2010.
Now here's West. Inside. And the basket by Brand.
Boy, Pearson getting the pass to the open teammate. Really easy that time, and that's just bad D.
For the Mountaineers, they are rarely a high seed. They've never been a #1 seed.
They were a 2 seed in 2010 and a 3 seed in 2016. Other than that, they are usually not ranked that high, but they're building something here and they're pushing for that first title.
Poked loose and stolen by Junior. The finish and the dunk by Junior.
Starts the fast break-in style. You better be careful when you're dribbling around Junior.
And here are the Mountaineers now, trailing by 10. Now here's West. He's covered by Thompson. Left side West. And here's Pearson for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Here's Thompson. And it's Red Thompson with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Pearson. Pass to West. Harden. Back to West. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevenson. Lets it go from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out. You guys, West Virginia, they've come alive in the last few seasons. Also, they went through a change of conferences not too long ago.
For so long, the Mountaineers were playing in a conference on the East Coast. Now they are facing off against teams like Oklahoma and Texas Tech. A lot more travel time involved from West Virginia, but so far they've held up pretty good.
Here's Harden. Pass to Brand. Here's Harden. Webb covering. Now Pearson to end the run. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Junior. Yes, count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
West Virginia calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
It's Smith on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Huskies able to retain possession here. Here's Lowe. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Junior. And it's blocked by West.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker, but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst for this school and this group of players. That's Thompson.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count the basket, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that sends Junior to the free throw line. That one on West. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Here's West. Count that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
He drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it two. And he makes them both.
You know, it's not a big basketball factory when it comes to players joining the NBA from West Virginia, but they do have some representation from their alumni base.
And all time, you have some big names on the list. But in the last few years, it's been pretty sparse. Still, this team remains competitive without having NBA-level talent. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Huskies making a switch here. And so here's UConn. At one point, they led by 16. Junior, he's guarded by West. The drive by Junior. Pass to Webb. The shot that time, not on target. So the Mountaineers will take it the other way. Here's Harden. And here's West. All alone. A nice shot by Harden.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knocks it loose. Right side, Webb. Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Webb.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's West. Down low. Stevenson. Blocked.
And without a doubt, the big name from West Virginia is Jerry West, the man who would go on to become the logo of the NBA. He's all over the record book for the Mountaineers.
Thompson outside. Back to Junior. It's stolen by Stevenson. From deep three-point range. And released in time, but it's off the mark. And we finish the first half of play. The Huskies out in front. They lead by 13. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
Well, I like the way he contributed on the glass. Not content to spectate.
Yeah, you know, he got in there and got his hands dirty, helped out his big men. And when you're gang rebounding like that, the team is much more consistent closing out stops.
Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. Here's West. Again, West missing.
A good board there, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And the basket by Porter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Now Pearson.
Well, the West Virginia team has seen some improvement the last few years. Several strong seasons in a row. They were right in line for a high seed before the virus canceled the tournament.
Now here's West. Back to Pearson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And with the Mountaineers, they've had some great recruiting classes.
Boy, this team is improving and the future is really bright. I think they've got a great coach in place and there's a lot of excitement around the program.
At the line for
2. He hits both from the stripe. Junior with it. 17 points in the game. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the field.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Pearson outside. Some solid defense from Red Thompson. To the middle. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that coach drew up.
So both teams making some changes here. A difficult situation for West Virginia. Pearson outside. Tavares. Tipped away. Here's Fletcher. Here's Junior. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
White outside. Pass to Tavares. To the paint. Here's Pearson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, if you're defending a guy like Pearson, you can't let him hurt you inside. You got to push him farther away.
Drive by Junior. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And West Virginia gets called for the foul. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here's Hernandez. Pass to White. Pearson, covered by Junior. Here's Tavares. And here's Hernandez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him.
That's his first personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Mountaineers, Hernandez. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes both. And here's Junior. 23 points in the game. Smith. To the inside. And the shot is good.
Well, with the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
Here's Tavares. Pass to Paul. Here's Tavares. Just 5 to shoot. White outside. And again, it's the Mountaineers missing. UConn with the ball. Here's Junior. Nice D from Pearson. And that one drops for him.
You've got to appreciate the aggressiveness of Pearson there. He's got a great motor and all on display. He's able to take the hit and get it up and down.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pearson outside. Pass to White. Back to Pearson. Now, here's Hernandez. That shot missing. Here's Beasley. And the powerful one-hand slam.
Well, that's going to be a throwdown every time with that mismatch inside. I mean, he's just too big and strong for him.
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Pearson. Here's Tavares. Outside, Hernandez. White on the wing. Missed inside. Junior outside. Shot's good by Fletcher.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now a timeout called by West Virginia.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to...
Here's the lineup for West Virginia. Joe Paul. Rondé Hernandez.
And so here's UConn. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
White outside. Pass to Tavares for three. And it's UConn with the rebound. Junior from deep. The rebound by Weaver. And the Mountaineers with possession. White up top. Here's Weaver. Covered by Junior. Pass to Paul. Now Hernandez. Goes up on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for West Virginia.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Back to Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, when he's effective on the inside, Junior can give opponents a lot of problems. It also spreads the defense and opens up the perimeter for him.
Here's Rose. Pass to Weaver. Outside Norris. And Scott picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.